Hi, my name's Nicole. I run Crooked along with Jesse. Today we're here with Daisy Maize. She's a drag queen that's based. She's been doing drag for 6 years. She also has a YouTube series called Booning and Baning, and she interviews local drag performers in Asbury. She's really cool. So why don't you tell us how you got into drag?
I got into drag. I think most people that you would ask would probably say Drag Race. That's fair, right? Pretty much everyone here, right? Yeah. Give or take. We have a studio audience. I'm so sorry.
Mm.
I got into drag not that way. I got into it by watching Trixie and Katya's web series because I saw two clowns being stupid in wigs, and I was like, I can do that. I can be two clowns being stupid in wigs, and now I'm two clowns being stupid in wigs.
I love that.
There are three clowns there.
There's at least 12. That's not even a joke.
What is unique about your drag persona?
Oh god, that's a loaded question. My drag persona is unique in the sense that I just do whatever I want. Most drag performers will do some semblance of what they've seen be successful and what they like personally enjoy seeing in other drag. And then I just kind of do whatever comes to mind that day. And sometimes it makes sense, and sometimes it doesn't. And most of the time, it's the latter.
Beautiful. What's more fun, putting together a look for a show or actually putting on the show?
God, neither are very fun. I mean, like, I like put. How dare you? I like putting together the look, but then it never comes out the way I'm expecting it to. Like, this is not the look I was planning on doing tonight. I was planning on doing a very different look for the same number. This makes no sense for my number, but I felt like doing it. And I wasn't feeling the other look. So eventually I just kind of decided, you know what? I'm going to do whatever I want, as is my way. And then I'm going to see how it goes. And that's, I feel like, most of drag.
Yeah, Teresa.
Lilith, you are the loudest bitch in the room. Oh my god.
And Banning started.
I just wanted to do a series with a funny name. It's quite literally that simple. I just wanted to talk. It came from my love of Trixie and Katya's show. I was like, I need to do something where it's like a simple prompt and then I just fucking talk for a while. Can I swear on this?
Yeah.
Okay, good, because it's a little late.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah.
I just wanted to do something like that where I just get in drag and sit and talk. And I was like, okay, well, I need some sort of structure, like some sort of format. So I just chose like a pros and cons list of a random hyper specific topic. And then I just thought, I like looked up synonyms for pros and cons. And eventually I came up with boon and bane. And it is a pun on a certain, shall we say, genre of adult film, which I will not name for all of the impressionable youngsters watching. However, that is the joke. And I don't think anybody gets it, but I get it, and that's what matters.
Favorite episode of Booning and Baning?
Um, I do, and it's probably the worst one. It's a toss up between I did one that ended up being self because I cycled through like four different topics, and the entire footage was me having like an actual mental breakdown on screen in real time. And eventually I was just like, okay, let's talk about self love because I need that right now. And then the other one was in season one. I did one on catalytic converters because I couldn't think of a better topic. And it was like 20 minutes of me sitting there going, I wish I picked a different topic. This topic sucks. I hate this topic. Why'd I pick this? And I like those. I like the odd ones.
My favorite one is Self too.
I'm glad. I wasn't sure if anybody watched it.
I watch it on my lunch break.
I'm so glad. Thank you.
Yeah.
Because like I figure people get like maybe 2 minutes in and they're like, what's going on? Click off.
No.
Dislike. Click off.
No, I watch it when I like on my lunch break or like when I'm hiding in the bathroom and I don't want to talk to anybody.
Hiding in the bathroom at work is the best time to watch YouTube videos in general.
Do you like performing for a bigger or smaller crowd?
For a while, I really wanted to perform for a big crowd. Then, the first time that I did the prelims for Miss Paradise here at Paradise at Asbury, the first time that I did the prelims for that, it was a huge crowd. And I hated every fucking second of it. Hated it. So, like, now I'm good at handling bigger crowds, but I still prefer like an intimate kind of
Mhm.
situation because like all of us when we're doing like drag wars is slow for a lot of the year. Sorry, winter fall you should come to drag wars at Paradise every Monday night. Um, but like during the you're very slow. It's not even a question.
I'm
It's a statement of fact.
Um, everything is about me.
So I know you think so. But as like I prefer when we're all like literally in the audience hyping each other up because sometimes there will be like 16 of us performing and like two people in the crowd, so all of us will be just sitting there screaming like "Wow!" So I love it when it's just like us vibing, passing around the same $1 bill for like an hour and a half. It's great. We find out who has it at the end. Usually no one. We lost it, but still.
What's the best and the worst thing about being in drag?
Oh god. Okay, so the best thing about drag, hands down, is the creative freedom. I like grew up doing art, and then I started doing cosplay, and then when I was in college, I started doing theater. All of those things have such stringent rules as to how you have to do it, what the right way to do it is. And drag is the first one where I got to be director, choreographer, hair designer, makeup artist, a costumer, everything. I get full control over everything. I edit the mixes. I get my hands stuck in the hair that I designed. Like I get to fuck up my way because otherwise it's like everybody just kind of tells you how to do things. I worked professionally in theater for like a fair amount of time. Didn't get that much work, but every time that I did get work, it was somebody telling me what to do. And it was usually stuff I didn't want to do. So like after a while, I was just like, well, how can I do whatever the fuck I want to do? And this is how. The worst thing is that you may notice from my style that I'm maybe not the most traditional drag queen. I'm a little bit. All of my kids are very alternative drag kids, like very alternative drag performers. They're club kids. They're weirdos. They're clowns. They're freaks, and really talented. But like every time that I do this, I like to do whatever I want, and that doesn't flow well with the current drag crowd of fans because they all got into drag through Drag Race. So they are fans of a TV show, which means they think they're an expert in the art form. And you're not. You're a fan of a TV show, and that's different, and that's okay. But like, so many people will come in with a preconceived idea of like what drag has to be, and then they're like really put off when a bunch of us do like weird fun stuff. And the weird fun stuff is what's actually fun and what's actually drag. Like, yeah, there's polish, yeah, there's pageants, and that's great, but it's not even a super accurate representation of that. So the pros, creative freedom. The cons, or the boons and the banes, if you will. The cons are everybody thinks they're an expert in drag despite never having picked up a brush or put on a wig.
Good to know. I love this. This was the best interview ever. Thank you, everybody
Sorry,
who was
everybody
here.
else.
Thank you for doing this with me. We'll see you next time.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, of course. I'm excited to see how this looks.
Go.